Tex was worried. When nature calls on the way to the lake. We're all good. You got anything to say, Tex? He's filming you.
Oh.
You're supposed to say hi or something. First time this year. See if the boat launches.
You got your plug in?
It plugs in, so it should float.
Josh, usually you're good for a prediction. What's your prediction today?
I'm saying 12 browns, 5 cohos. I tell you what though, this is a lot better than ice fishing.
Yes. Tex,
Yes.
Josh says 12 browns and 8 cohos or 5 cohos. What do you think? What are we going to get today?
I don't know. I'll tell you at the end of the day,
All
though.
you care is that we're going to take some home, right?
I most certainly am.
Yes. Josh gave a prediction of, I think it was 10 browns and how many cohos, or what'd you
5
have?
cohos.
10 browns,
Oh.
5 cohos. What's your prediction, Pete?
You're in the prediction business. Well, he's been out here, I guess, so I would have to go more with his prediction.
You got a good feeling about it? Tex says...
I'm feeling pretty good. I think Tex is gonna have a pretty good day. You caught a big brown last year when we were out here, but maybe a little bigger than that would be nice. A little reward for Tex after a long winter. All the snow, he spent all winter shoveling snow. Up on the roof all the time, shoveling snow. And
Tex,
it's, you know.
Tex says he doesn't care as long as he can bring one home.
Yeah. He may want to eat one. We'll probably have to wrestle if it's a big one. We'll see. Well, let's see. How long has it been? Probably 3 hours. We've had at least 2 hits that did not stay on. And I think we finally, I don't know, we haven't caught it yet. It's not in the clam, but we finally have a fish here. Tex is in the, we were going to give it to Tex, but he's in the middle of taking off clothing. He's putting on a little strip over his back.
It's getting warm out here.
No big deal. I didn't know what
Oh, jeez. That's a fish, too.
Yeah, that's a
fish. That's a nice fish.
Tex, you want to take
Tex?
this one?
You gotta.
I think he just popped off.
Oh,
David,
crap.
that was a good fish. too.
Yeah, that was a good fish there.
Oh, no, he's still there.
Yeah. All right, we got one in the clam and Tex, it's that middle rod, man. How can we go from not having anything all morning to now we got sheer chaos?
Yeah, I'll go towards that board.
Okay, you can,
I'm turning towards it, Pete, so he can...
you should be able to bring yours in now, Dad. This is a smaller fish I got here.
That one's still on there.
Yeah, it is on.
Chaos here, Pete.
Yeah. Seriously, we're having a good time chatting, you know. All morning, nothing going on, and now it's literally all happening at once. They're getting away, they're on. Tex has got one going.
Tex has got a bigger one here.
Yeah. Dad, you can.
All right, net's free. Net's free. Here, I can grab that board. Or you
Yeah,
got it.
you do the board.
I got it.
We'll get the. This is crazy.
This is crazy. You want to net that one or flip it?
You got a little smaller.
It's brown.
Brown?
It's still brown.
Is it?
Tex, you might want to move to the back so you don't get him in by the motor. Come right to the back.
Come on to the back. You got to scream at Tex. He can't hear.
Then keep them this way, Tex, if you can, because we got a straight line in the water here that's going to wrap around. There we go. Yep, there you go.
How's he feel, Tex?
Feels really nice. It's a really fish.
Tex, you got your socks on.
Yeah.
Taking all his clothes off.
Well, I think I'm going to just let this guy go here. Because we can't get there.
There goes dinner.
Yeah. For some reason or other, he wants to go on in that motor.
Dad, you're fishing in your socks. Ain't you supposed to? Have we had any sightings of it yet?
No, there it is. Looks like a nice brown. Yeah, he's a fighter.
There he is.
I gotta see if I can get a photo of this Tex in his socks.
Oh,
Did he get away?
Oh, snap.
cut the line.
Oh no.
Ah,
So close.
yeah. I seen the bait wrapped around him.
Yeah, he was.
What do you think there, Captain?
Well, as they say, poop happens.
Yeah,
But it really is nuts. I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, I think at least 3 hours we were out, and first two and a half without a bite, and then a few fish got away, and then this was just sheer chaos. We're snagged up on something out here, and I don't know. We had like 4 or 5 bites all at the same time. That little brown I just let go. Something else was on there before that was bigger, got off, and then 30 seconds goes by and another fish grabbed it. So I think we should spin a few circles here once we get everything unsnagged. This is called patterning, by the way. Yeah, we're gaining some
This is a
ground
good
now.
one, Pete.
Yes, it is. This has been something else. I've talked about it before, but covered a lot of ground and very little action. And this is definitely a case now that we spun around and came back through the same area. No strikes prior for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and we got back into the same zone, and all of a sudden, bang, bang. So it's definitely something here that's got fish grouped up. So this is where we may take one more lap. I have a feeling might be an advisable thing to do. I'm going to consult with Tex though first.
Something
because
says that Tex is going to agree.
Tex may agree. So Dad, do you think that we should go back where the fish have been biting, or should we go where we haven't caught anything?
no, let's just back up and go right back.
Yeah, back up. Should be good. All right, I think.
You gonna clear any on this side, Peter? Or you got
No, I think we're all right. We only got
ready
20.
for the net?
Yeah, we only got 20 feet now. We should be able to see what we got here.
Ooh, it's not a bad one.
No, it's not as
That's flake.
oh, it looks like a splake.
That's nice. It
Is it a splake?
sure looks like it. That's a big flake. Yeah, it is. Real big. Into the clams.
Hey, finally in the clam. There we go.
That's a big flake.
Wow, that is a big splake. I don't think
Alright,
I've
we'll
ever.
back to Steve.
I don't think I've seen a splake that big. To be honest with you. Yeah, beautiful fish. And that was fun. And you know, it's not that big of a fish for the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that fight was unbelievable. It was just peeling line. We're gonna stick it in here for now.
That's the sport. I didn't
that's a giant.
Oh, that's a big splag. I don't think I've ever, I don't fish here as much as Josh does, but I've never seen one that big. How much bigger have you seen than that?
Biggest one I've seen is probably 24
Oh, okay.
and a half. That one's got to be close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
One factor out here we have too is what speed you're trolling your baits at. You know, this is early in the season. The ice went out not too long ago, so the water's pretty cold. We're seeing temps anywhere from 34 to 36 degrees. So we are trolling pretty slow. We're going anywhere from 1.7 to about 1.9, where when that water temperature starts rising and it gets into the 50s, then we'll start speeding up anywhere from 2 to 2.5 and sometimes even to 3 to get bites. Another thing you want to look for too is trying to find the warmest water possible. If you're in the clear water, typically it's going to be a lot colder, and if you can find a little bit of mud or a little stained water, that water's going to warm up a lot quicker. Even a couple of degrees will make a big difference. And another key thing too to find is mud lines. If you can find a line where it goes from clear water to stained water, a lot of times those fish will sit right on that edge, and you run your boards right on that edge and you can do pretty good.
Alrighty. Think there's one on there.
Oh yeah.
Huh? First time with a net. Everybody beware.
Little brownie.
Oh,
Oh, he just popped off.
perfect. Oh, Tex, that's
I
a
like
yummy.
it.
That's a yummy right there.
Another one on the pink lemonade.
Beautiful.
Yeah, pretty little brown. Yeah, we finally got some fish going. We're circling a pretty small area, and it's a good mix of browns and splake. We've lost a few, we've caught a few, and we've got a few snags too, so it's a little bit of chaos.
Feel them?
Yeah.
Well, we were a little nervous. We were kind of in the honey hole area for a
Right.
while, and we were thinking we should be getting a strike, and we didn't see anything happening, and all of a sudden that rod leaned
Yeah.
over pretty good. Well, does it feel nice?
Yes.
Good. That's what we want.
Any fish feels nice. And this is a little nicer.
Any fish feels nice. This one's nicer. All right, makes sense. Oh boy.
There you got him.
Got him. Nicely done and off the bait. Perfect.
Big brown.
Nice brown.
Real nice brown.
Yay,
Yeah.
Tex!
That's kind I like, big and yummy.
He honestly does release a lot of fish, folks. He's got this. I think you like to joke about it a little bit, and then that Gillespie always makes
Yeah.
people say he's released muskies. You can even get him to release big walleyes. I don't know if I can get him to release this big brown. He might. What do you think, Tex?
I think you'll have a trouble doing that.
Yeah. Can you hold this fish up?
He's got the adipose.
Nice one. Nice fish, Tex.
Yeah. Oh, he's a fighter. All right, so we should have Tex let this one go, right?
Probably.
I will.
Yeah.
It's got that adipose fin, so that's a natural fish that does pretty well spawning.
Yeah. That means you gotta let it go.
Ah!
Oh! All right, go ahead. Yeah, just dump them back in over there. He's gone. That was, I like that. Texas. Now, see, me being kind of the conservation catch and release guy, I wouldn't be able to throw my muskie right in the water like that without getting a bunch of crap. But Tex is gonna get away with it because he's such a nice guy. And I guess technically he doesn't talk about catch and release a whole lot, but he does do it way more then it would appear on television at times. That was nice of you, Tex, to let that go. I know you had visions of that thing with onions on it and garlic, and
It was very hard for me to leave that fish go.
We got a good one on. This one hit that pink lemonade spaz on the outside board. One real close to shore, only probably 5-6 feet of water, just got smoked. And been fighting it now for about 3-4 minutes. Feels like a pretty good one. It's hard to gain on him. I'm hoping it's a big brown.
big old brown.
That one you can keep, Tex.
We got her. We got her. Tex, did you hear the good news?
Blake,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Josh said you can have that to eat.
Boy, that was the biggest Blake I ever seen.
They are, yeah. The splake are biting, period. And then,
Yeah, look how he ate that too. Front hook. It's always a good sign when they're eating it on the front hook.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a splake there. That's a cross between a brook trout and a lake trout. They stock a lot of them out here on Chequamegon Bay, and that's a pretty big one. I mean, most of them get up to about 18 to 20 inches, but this one's probably pushing 22, 23. They're great eating fish. They don't reproduce, so we usually do keep them if they're legal. They got to be 15 inches to keep, but I'm sure you can attest, Pete. They're great eating.
They really are, and Tex likes them too. I mean, I'm positive of it. Quick picture. Very cool.
All right.
Good.
Oh, that's right. That don't. Yeah. Here we got it. Tex knows exactly where that's
Yep,
going.
that one's going in the box.
Going right in there
All
where
right.
Tex likes them. He says that about turkeys too. Tex likes the fish in the box, and the turkeys he likes them right on the ground dead. He says that's where they belong. Or in the freezer, I guess.
Yeah.
Boy, he is pretty. They are such a cool fish. Oh, he's gonna shake. You need a little beak like that. A little meaner. I guess we'll let this guy go.
Yeah, you know what you
Yeah.
Yep.
See you, buddy.
native there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry, Tex. Another native, but you're looking all right in the box there. Mother's gonna be proud of you when you get home. You'll be okay. You actually spend more time up here than I do, trolling on Lake Superior. But something that I'm sure you go through to a certain extent all the time is the patterning process of what baits are working out today. We obviously have what we figured has worked for us today the best. That particular color. And that one is called a spaz, correct?
Yep, spaz and pink lemonade. It's got a real wide wobble to it. Shallow running bait. Most of the fish are high up in the water column, and yeah, that's been a good bait
Dished
for
out
us.
lip. That's what gives it that wild action. Crazy. Even at a slow speed, it's darting around.
And that's, I think, is what's key to a lot of these baits. Is slow speeds, you still get a really good action and wobble to them. to entice bites.
And then what is that?
That's
one?
a psycho minnow there.
Psycho, I like that, in the right color.
Yep, that's a good one when you're going a little faster. It's got a little tighter wobble to it, but really good action to it. Good paint job, and then you got a...
And then the Livingston Jerk Masters we've been doing real well with today. They do have a deeper diving model, but most of our fish have been up high. We've been taking them shallow, but we've also had some over the deeper water. But all of the bites have come pretty high.
Yeah,
we've
really
actually switched. You know, these baits we're basically running everything about 30 feet, maybe 35 behind the board. So everything's running high. The fish are up high, and that seems to be the pattern. That particular color seems to be the best. In these Livingstons, we've got them out right now, but I believe we've caught the most on the Fire Tiger. So it's definitely the hotter colors, a few on orange and one with orange belly. So it does seem to be, I don't know how much it's a discolored water or whatever, but they're, you know, these do have the electronic bait fish sounds, but the color is really making a difference today. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of times it's a color thing, and you know, when you come out here for the first time too, run a bunch of different stuff, run different sizes, colors, depths back, and try to pattern in what's going on, and then you can take lures off and switch. You know, when we're running a lot of lines like we are today, you can really get a pattern pretty quick when you're getting bites.
Yeah, it really does, and we definitely got it today. So
Yep.
This is what's been working today. Might be a little different tomorrow, you never know.
Yep, you don't know.
Today it worked good, and Tex was in much approval
He was.
of
Hey,
everything that
as
happened.
long as he's getting his dinner at the end of the day, that's all.
That's right. Yeah,
Fish fry.
maybe more importantly, Mom is in
Well.
approval. She does. She hasn't seen it yet, but she will be in approval. Yeah. This may be a coal hole here.
You want the net, Peter, or you flip it?
Well, I'm gonna see how it all depends. Tex probably wants a coal hole. I hate to.
Don't want to risk it?
Yeah, we might. Oh, darn it, he got in the other line here. Oh, it is a coal hole, yeah. There, we got him. Tex, you're gonna love that news. Good. The Livingston got you a coal hole. Yeah.
Favorite color.
That's. We did it for you. Mother's gonna be so happy with you when you get home. I mean, she is gonna give you a big old smooch. You won't have to listen to her say anything bad about you for at least a day.
Good.
Well, how's he feel now?
Feels pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be a decent.
You see him yet, Pete?
Oh, he's rolling around out there now.
Wow.
God, they are something. There we got him.
You got another flake?
I think so.
No, that's another big.
That's a nice flake, man.
Big.
Not more lunch, huh, buddy?
Sounds good.
More lunch. Let's see if we get a selfie there. There we go.